Watch it now, I'm going to have a combustion. Hello. Hey, Sumler. Hey, Mika. How's everybody this evening? I hope you're well. I'm just going to open this curtain a little bit and that one because I'm feeling quite hot, so the wind can blow. Put my lips along my lips. They're a bit dry. Look, I keep biting them. It's very dry. Hey, Anne, how are you, my lovely lady? I hope you're well. Evening, Diane. I'm not too bad, my lovely. Evening, Lisa, Sumbler. I've had a lovely day. We went into Chesterfield. Obviously, we've been buying again. We bought a few more crystals and I bought another book on crystals, but I'm going to read that. I'm going to do that in members. Evening, Suzanne. Jules, good evening. So I bought this book, the Crystal Healer book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this to members and do a members one and do one on crystals and also talk about some crystals and their energies. Evening, Cameron. Who killed him and why? Cameron, I can't answer stuff like that, my lovely. One, because I wouldn't do it on a live like this anyway, and two, it's not my way of working up to do stuff like that. Is Chesterfield Market? It is, Lisa. Best time to go to Chesterfield Market is on a Thursday. Thursday market is the best market to go to because it's absolutely brilliant. Good evening, Carol, my beautiful lady. I hope all's well. Yes, we shall hope we have a chat soon. Please could I have one? You survived. Tip then? Yeah, he survived the tip. We didn't chase us out. You've been to the purple shop again, Lindsay. It's dangerous for your bank account in there. Do you know? It's not just that one that's dangerous. God, my glasses are steaming up. I'm that hot. Thanks, they've always had the best bedding stores. Wow, I didn't know that, Lisa. I mean, a lot of stuff shut down. But if ever you go on a Thursday, let me know. We can meet for coffee. Evening, Joyce. So, so that's going to be done over on the members. Because I am in a little bit of pain still. I've got my amethyst at the side of me. I've got my 3 chunky pieces. I'll just show you these. These weren't bought today, though. These we've had for a while. So I've got that piece there, and then I've got 2 of the smaller pieces in there. So I'm keeping them with me at the minute. So hopefully they will help ease the pain. John's also bought me some crystals today to help with my sleeping because I don't sleep very well. Because I don't sleep very well, it's hang on, sorry Marie, put Cameron first. Because I don't sleep very well, John's bought me some 4 different crystals they are. So I'll let you know if they work tonight. So for those that are members after tonight's reading, so if you're a member, please try and hold back from having a reading on this one and wait while we go on the members afterwards, because on the members afterwards you will get a 3-card reading. But if I already read for you on here, I won't do the 3-card reading for you because I've already read for you one. So if you are a member, please try and get when we're in members after. After I've been on here, I'm going into the members from Nanny Lane. I'll be live in the members from 10:15, 9:45. We'll have finished on here about 9:30. 9:45, I'm in members, and I'll be doing the 3-card readings. For those that are at work or different time zone or whatever, just there's a comment, there's a post on there. Just leave a comment and a number, and I'll do the reading so you can watch it back. So that's what's going to be happening after. Also for members, look, I've got the pendulum. It's ready. It's charging. It's picking my energy back up. I'm back on it with all this. So especially with the pendulum and the card. So get ready for the pendulum work coming also. Right, I'm going to get cracking on the cards. Don't forget to share out for me, guys, if you don't mind. And thank you so much. Evening, Katie. Evening, Suzanne. Trying to see. Evening, Stephanie. Hope you're well, my lovely. Evening, Miak. Hey, Della. Just keep popping into. Just keep putting in me, please, every so often. And hopefully I will catch you as I'm going down. Cameron, for you, my lovely, we have got the Three of Swords cards today. I do think there is a bit of a broken heart around you, or a bit feeling blue. We've got the heart on the top, so I do think that you the heart's been hurt a couple of times. I'm not going to say broken, but I am going to say the heart's been hurt a couple of times. I don't know whether this is more referring to the past, and it's something. I don't know if there's something happening now that's sort of like bringing these emotions forward a little bit, because there's something definitely that's going off in that direction. Let me see what else. There's also these two young children in spirit coming into the side of you. But I don't know if they're connected by family or it's through friends, because where they are, they're to the side of you here, the two young children, but the family tree is coming up this side. But there's flowers growing there, so it's like family but not family, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do think you have been feeling a little bit low, Cameron, just because we've got the blues coming in around you. But also with the blue comes a lot of healing. So whatever's been going off, there is healing trying to come in towards you. Whatever you're thinking about giving up, don't give it up. Make sure you think a little bit long, take a little bit longer. Don't just like think, that's it, I've done, I've packed it in. I'm only saying that because you're holding that across, that like bird across your neck, and it's sort of like it's the birds get up. So to me, that's a reference that you've either given up or you're going to give up something. And I don't think that you're in the right frame of mind just yet to make that decision. I think it's going to be something that you are going to regret. There's three white feathers coming in at your feet. So there's three loved ones in spirit that are coming in. And I do think these are the ones that are bringing in the healing. I do think that you feel like you've had a storm cloud over your head for a while. And believe me, it is going to start getting better. But you need to just make sure that the decisions you're making are right for you and not right for everybody else, my lovely. You have to start thinking a little bit about you. Claire. Evening, Claire. Are a bit singified for you. Hey, diddle, diddle, eh? Claire, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Page of Wands. Now, you're not looking back into the past, but you're definitely looking to the side of you. So, but do you know what? You've got a really cheeky smile on your face. And I don't know whether there's a surprise coming for you. There's a baby news definitely on the way, Claire. So you will be hearing baby news. You've got the bow round your tummy. So I don't know whether the baby's going to come July time, or whether, because it's the ruby colour, or whether it's going to be summertime as a baby. I know July isn't summer, but you know what I mean, around that. Or whether that's when you're going to get the news that there's going to be a baby. But there's something happening to the side of you, and you're smiling about it, so it is something that's good. But I don't know whether this is meant to be a surprise for you, Claire, and I don't know whether you sneakily know about this surprise, or you've got a gut feeling that there's a surprise coming in. There's also something coming in related to, I want to say, it looked like a musical instrument at first. I'm going to stick with my musical instrument. There's a musical instrument coming in, and you're holding this like musical instrument type stick. That's all I can say. There's like a stick. You know, like, do you know, like when you do tap dancing and you got them twiddle sticks? That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know where that connects into you, Claire, if at all it does, but that's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of red coming in around you also, but you've got a lot of yellow as well. So your yellow and your greens are coming in here, and also we've got spots of red coming all over. I think your confidence is starting to build slightly, Claire. I don't know whether you've been feeling a little bit low on confidence, but it's like it's starting to come back in bits and pieces. But I do think that's going to start working its way up. There's definitely the ray of sunshine around you. And I do think you're a bubble of sunshine, if that makes sense, Claire. I think you do bring a lot of light to other people. I'm not also sure whether there's some sort of energy healing coming in. And that's where the confident thing's coming in. I'm not sure. But there's definitely that. And the number 9, I don't know where the number 9 connects in for you, Claire, my lovely, but number 9 definitely is connecting in. Della. Good evening, my lovely lady. Don't forget, guys, if you have a reading tonight, if you can pop onto the page and just leave a comment, a review on your reading for me, that would be absolutely amazing. Oh, I've dropped my cards. Bear with, I've got to try and pick these buggers up. Luckily, oh, I don't know, it's a bit low. Jesus. Do you know? That could be bad. Oh dear. It's because I'm doing it too fast. After you, Della, I'm just gonna Delia, sorry. I'm gonna go just have a quick one over to YouTube because I can see a few commenting over YouTube for a card. So bear with. For you, Della, my lovely, we've got the 9 of Swords. So what I'm seeing in the 9 of Swords, there's somebody who might be a little bit negative around you that's coming in behind you. And I do believe that this is somebody living, but it's sort of like somebody in spirit that's bringing this message, if that makes sense. I do think, though, there's a lady's energy coming in, and she's trying to let you know that there is. She's trying to get through to you that there is a what's negative energy? That's wrong. And not nice. And it's just like somebody that's not good for you kind of thing. Their energy is coming in around you. I do think that things have been difficult for you because we've got swords going up and we've got swords going down. Now with the swords, they sort of like, I don't know whether you put the barriers up, Delia, or whether other people have put your barriers up. I get a mixed feeling on this one that some people have put barriers up for you, but then you've had to put your own barriers up, whether it's because of what they've done or you felt the need to put barriers up. I'm not sure where the spiritual connection comes in with you, Delia, but you're actually wearing a witch's hat. Now, I'm not saying you're a witch of sorts, but I am going to say that there must be a connection on a spiritual, pagan, somewhere going back. I don't know whether this is where you are now or whether this is bringing it in from family. But there's definitely gifts centered around you. What else can I see? What are these locks that I'm seeing? I'm seeing locks, but these are on the swords that are going down. It's like there's locks on them. So I don't know whether the locks are a reference to things need to be unlocked now or the locks are a reference to, I'm going to say these need unlocking. I think these locks need to be unlocked. I think that's what I'm seeing these are locks for. I think these locks you need to start bringing these barriers back down. There's also a gentleman coming through, but I think he passed, whether you were just born or just before you were born. But there is a gentleman's energy coming in at the bottom. But there was something to do. I can only see one leg. So I don't know whether it got issues with the leg, but I literally can't see the leg. So I don't know whether the leg was removed or something, but one leg sort of like invisible to where the other one comes in. But yeah, you just need to stop turning your focus away. Stop letting the negative people around you or the negative influences around you, stop letting them try and dictate your moves. You need to start doing that for yourself, my lovely. Sumbler. Hey, James, hope you're well, my lovely. No worries, James. So saying both spiritual energies coming in. Thank you. You're more than welcome, Delia, my lovely lady. You're more than welcome. Sumbler for you, my lovely. We've got the Ace of I'll get me short tongued back in. The Ace of Swords. So let's have a look what's going on here. There's definitely a flight or fight situation, whether it's happening now or whether it's something that's just happened or going to happen. I can't tell that, but I just know that there's a fight or flight situation coming in around you, because you can see you've got the sword, but then you can see the bird also ready for flight. So that's something that you've got to work out which way you're going to go, my lovely. But let's see what the cards are saying. Why am I seeing a fork? I don't know what the reference is to a fork. But I'm going to say it because that's just stood out to me in the card. So I don't know what the reference is to the card. I do think that you're taking a lot of strength from a certain family member. They're like your strength. They're the person that I think you go to when you need that strength. Again, on a spiritual level, I don't know whether it's like it's like your bubble is good, but the outside is not good. It's like everything's going too fast. If you do your cleansing or your chakras or work with energies like that, please make sure that you're balanced. Please make sure that you're protected, because I do feel that the outside energies are trying to break into your energy where you are. Don't know if it's you that's feeling the stabbing pains. It's like going up one side of the leg and then the other side, but a little bit higher up in the waist, is like a stabbing type sensation. And I do feel that your third eye is blocked. There's definitely a blockage on your third eye. Your third eye is actually down there. And if you look at where your third eye should be, there's definitely a blockage going on with your third eye, my lovely. So please make sure that you do some meditation and whatever you need to do to get that third eye unblocked so you can start working again. Looking for YouTube. Nobody's on YouTube. Lisa. You're welcome, Sumbler, my lovely lady. Hey, Helen, hope you're well, my sweets. For you, my lovely, we have got the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see that card. Oh, very spiritual card coming in, Lisa. I feel that the spirituality card around you, I do think, again, I know it's a bird on the head, but to me, when I looked at the card then, it just looked like a witch's thing. So there's definitely somebody with gifts, but I do believe that this gifts would have come down from family. I feel like it's come down from somebody, and then it's sort of like it's around the two children, but I don't know whether they knew. So I don't know whether your grandma or your mom had a gift or worked on a spiritual level, and whether you actually know that you've got the gift, or whether it's you that works on a spiritual level and it's the two younger ones to you that don't realize that the spiritual gifts will be passed to them. And I think this card for you is mainly if you're not the children in this and you're the adult, you really need to start teaching the younger ones more on a spiritual level. It could be a religious level, but on a spiritual or religious, you need to start learning them little bits and pieces. Not too much to enthrall them, because one's going to be more interested than the other. But I do believe the other one, it's not that they don't want it. I think that they're like more wary of it, if you know what I mean. I feel like one of them's really ready to go. There's a strong family tree around you. You could come by two sides of the family there, and you can see the light coming in. Now, there's a red dot on your tummy there. Now, I know it's only a tiny red dot on the tummy. I don't know whether somebody's trying to get pregnant, or trying for a baby. But to me, the red is it's coming in, and it is a really strong color red. And to me, I do think that the baby news will come. I'm not going to say a time or a date or when, because I don't know, but I do think that whatever it is that's been wanting, it's going to happen for whoever it's going to happen for. Sunflowers have a very strong connection, and also, don't know if it's you that suffers with your arms, but somebody's suffering really with their arms at the minute. They're like really tight, like circulation problems maybe coming in, because there's like a tightness going up. And a pendulum. I don't know whether a pendulum is something you're thinking about working with. Or thinking about going a different direction with a pendulum, but that's what I've got coming through for you, my lovely. I hope that makes some sense. Ellen. Hey, Bev. Oh, Lisa, sending you some healing, my lovely. If you like your crystals and stuff, again, try and get a little chunk of amethyst. Just to have near you at times. Amethyst is really an all-rounder, isn't it? Amethyst crystal. What? It's a quartz. The quartz's biggest all-rounder. But amethyst is a really good one to have. So yeah, if you can get some of that, Lisa. I'm not going to say it's going to work, but hopefully with the purple it'll bring in the healing as well. I had to switch to my cell phone because my fire tablet kept freezing. Oh, Laura, have you got YouTube, Laura? Because if you can get onto YouTube from your tablet, pop on YouTube. But then it's different because you know everybody on Facebook, don't you?
Clear quartz is considered to be the master healer. You've got obsidian to protect.
Right, clear quartz is the master healer. But I'm going with my amethyst because it's the purple. And it's the healing for me. Knight of Pentacles, you've got Helen. Oh, who's thinking about coming into a spirituality or a religious change is coming in. You're definitely contemplating whether to do this or go down this path, or whether to get more interested or not. I feel, Helen, because there's definitely something brewing in your hand to do with a change within a spiritual or religious, but it's like you've not decided whether you want to go down that path at the moment. Do you see some blue coming into the feet? And I feel that the blue's starting at the feet, it sort of like comes up on the legs, comes up to the waist, but then we've got like an orangey colour that comes over. So I do feel that there is around the feet. I think it's more it's more around the feet, but where this orange is coming in, it's like a comes and goes. So I think it's like like a sharp shooting pain or something that you're getting. Definitely cold feet. I don't know whether cold feet rings a bell for you, but yeah, there's definitely something coming. You're carrying something here around the waist. I'm not sure whether this is to do with the health condition that you've got, or that somebody's got around you. I do see. Now, I don't know whether this gentleman's referring to a health issue he had, because there's a gentleman's face coming in. there's a gentleman's face coming under these like round balls there. And I'm not sure whether, in fact, I think it is. I think he's referring that would have been the pain he would have had. So I don't know whether he would have had something going on. I don't want to say, I don't like to say that when I do, but like because they're round, I don't know if there would have been tumours connected with this gentleman. But he's sort of like coming underneath. What's the ragdoll connection, Helen? There's a ragdoll coming in as well with this gentleman. He's showing me a ragdoll. But it's definitely a ragdoll that's coming in. But the gentleman's bringing this ragdoll in. And again, I don't know where the tumours would have connected with him because that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting when I'm seeing him. But I don't think that's related to you. I think that's his energy coming in just to let you know that he's okay. But it's definitely a gentleman's energy that's coming in. Make sure whoever it is that's struggling with the feet and the walking, make sure to look after yourself, because if you look at the horse's mouth, well, it's not a horse, but it's a horse to me. It's got a cane in its mouth, and I think you need to start taking a little bit more care of yourself, slowing down a little bit. If it's referring to you, unless it's referring to somebody around you, but definitely it's got to slow it down, because I think sooner or later a walking stick's going to come into play. But that can be slowed down slightly if you start taking it a little bit easy. And I don't know what the planting is, the planting of something new. I think the planting of something new refers back to whatever it is on a spiritual level, my lovely. Bye, Stephanie. Barbara. I hate to say it, but when we have people come on like Stephanie just has done, please don't respond to him. If you do, it's your choice. I can't stop you. But please let me just tell you that these are the con artists. These are the ones that have already looked through your profiles to find the answers. That's why they click on your name, because they do so. Everybody I read for when I'm live, I read for genuinely, because I'm seeing your name on a screen. I'm not going through your YouTube. I'm not going through anything about you. Don't know anything about anybody. So please just be aware that when these are doing it, and when they say free, it's not free. What they do is they get in touch with you, because we did it. I answered one back, and they wanted something like, "Hey, Jodie." They wanted something like I think it was 40 something for me to send a message and for them to answer, and then I got to send more money if I wanted any more. So yeah, just please be careful, guys. I do try and remove them as quick as they come onto the page, because they're not associated with us. So I do apologize. That's my little ranty ravey over and done with. Back to the reading. Barbara, for you, my lovely, we've got the Emperor card. So let's see what's coming on with the Emperor. So with the Emperor, I do feel that you're you're very proud. You stand tall. I do think that you do hide behind. Do you know when you're a bubbly person, but then you go, you can be bubbly with people, but then you can sort of like, really, you're not that bubbly. That's sometimes I feel like your energy can go, not all the time, but I think sometimes, because it's like your energy gets zapped. So I don't know whether there's around you, there is some kind of empathic kind of thing coming in, because I feel like your energy gets drained. And I think sometimes that can take away your bubble, your spark. Make sure that you are putting protection around you and making sure you're grounded and closed down. If you are working on a spiritual level, if you're not on a spiritual level, just please make sure you've got that protection around you from whoever you believe in, because obviously we all believe in different parts of religion and spirituality. We've got two sea horses coming in on the card. Now, sea horses, last time I got sea horses, somebody said they mate for life. But I feel that these sea horses are coming in spirit. And I feel like one would be mom's side, one would be dad's side. But I do feel their energies in spirit. And I think the sea horses would have stayed together for life. And they're just letting you know that in spirit they are still together, if that makes sense to you. There's also, now we've got a gentleman. I'm going to say a gentleman. I don't know. We've got an energy coming in towards the bottom, but it's like I can't see anything. You know, like when like if you've got a big bulky scarf or something around you, so you only see like the nose and the head. That's what I'm seeing on the face. And I'm seeing, but body able. They look okay. But there's something to do with the neck and the face coming in around them, Barbara. But I don't know what that connection is. But they're just coming in, and again, it's more or less just to let you know that they're okay. We have got a couple of animals in spirit as well, but I think animals connect to you in a strong way because we've got animals coming in on the card. There's another gentleman coming in. I do think this is on Dad's side though, but there is another. The gentleman that's coming in there, I think he's more of a friend of the family that's walking down the middle or somebody close who you knew. The ones that are coming in on the side, we have got children's babies' energies coming in from spirit as well, and I do think that there is a few child's baby spirits coming through. But the gentleman that's coming through, all I can see is he's got a pint in his hand. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything else from him. It just looked like he was sat with a pint on his hand, and there's something to do with a rim of a cap or a hat. So, like, you know, like not like the flat caps, but it's more like a rounded hat. I do think that your head at the minute is like a little spark of explosions going off. Don't let that spark turn into something that you're like, oh my God, which way am I going to go now? Try and get on top of it now because things are starting to pop up, but it's like one pops up here, then there's something else. Try and get on top of that before it sort of like takes over, my lovely. But yeah, very strong card coming in. Stressed, I can see stressed because you've got it up, you've got your collars coming out of your ears there, so you can see the stress level coming out of you. And I don't know what's going on with the chest because one side's different to the other. So I don't know what that represents. The one side's different to the other. But yeah, people put you on a pedestal. Do you know, sometimes we have to let them know that we need a breather as well, if that makes sense. I did read your PM to me, and yes, I would love to make a date with you later on in the week. Take care. Oh, no worries, Laura, my lovely, definitely. Like and subscribe, Chiquita. May I ask here? Yeah, if you just put your name, it's just a general reading what I see in cards. When I come to you, I don't really do questions on a night like this. Thank you so much. You've got my late husband. Oh, Barbara, my lovely. Sending you a big kiss and a hug, and I hope that it brought you a little peace. I hope it brought you some peace, Barbara. Love to talk with you personally. No problem, Barbara. You can either email Paige or email address going on bottom, or you can message me at Paige, my lovely. But yeah. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Grace. Chiquita, for you, my lovely, we've got the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is a brilliant card. Big changes are going to start coming in. Stop holding on. Stop having fear of taking that leap of faith. Because once you take that leap of faith, it's going to be amazing. And it's like the spirits are trying to make you, trying to take that. They're trying to give you signs to say, let go, take that faith, and take that jump. because you can see the rabbits there running in front. To me, they use like spirit animals, spirit guides coming in. They're coming in different forms, but to me, it's the energies of the spirits that are trying to like lead you, guide you, kind of thing. So listen out and listen to your gut. Go with your gut. Again, don't think, right, I've had this reading, I'm going to go out tomorrow and I'm just going to go for it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to make sure that everything is right for you before you let go and go with blind faith. But when that time is right, you will know, and you will just let go, because I don't know what it is you're holding on to. I do think it's something connected to family, but I do think that like there's been a web of lies somewhere along the way as well. And the reason I'll say that is because I don't know if you can see it around the tree coming down near the leg. There's like a spider, and you can see the webbing. So I don't know whether there's been like a web of deceit, a web of lies, and that's what's sort of like keeping you where you are. Again, with this card, October comes in. There's something to do. There's like a bee's nest. There's a bee's nest coming in, and I'm not sure what the bee's nest would represent. Whether that's been stung, and that comes in with the spider's web. So I don't know whether you have been stung a couple of times. And that's sort of like the blockage of you moving forward. Within the family, we've got a lady. There's a lady and gentleman coming through, but these are direct to the same family tree. I don't know why you're getting an Indian connection as well, but I'm seeing the feathers. It's like the feather that, like in tribal, there's something to do with tribal coming in. They can definitely see the feather and the tribes coming in. There's also something to do. I don't know whether this is more symbolism in like to do with tribals. But we've sort of got like, I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them like fish? They're like there and there underneath. But they're like there's there's like this fish, but they've got like arrows going through. I don't get what that resembles. But there's definitely something to do with fish. Again, we've got time on here. Time is a time. It's saying time. So just make sure you do it within the time that you want. Don't know what the letters TR, a T and an R mean, but there's definitely a TR connection that's coming in. But you know what? Sometimes when we say the grass isn't greener, for you, the grass is definitely greener on the other side, my lovely. So really think deep and think really carefully and do it at your own pace. But when you're ready, let go and go with blind face, my sweets. I can't see anybody on YouTube. Has anybody commented on YouTube? Carol, if anybody comes on YouTube, will you put it in capital letters for me, because I'm missing. Kelly, I read for you on one at last reading, so I'm going to leave you for a minute because I'm trying to get to a few of those that I haven't read for before. Mika, that's it. Mika, just keep putting in Mika, because every couple of minutes, because I've missed you. So I'll look out for Mika. But if I've read for you last few times, if I can remember reading for you, I will still read for you, but obviously I'm trying to get to others that I've not read for before, because I don't want to be seen as just reading for everybody regular, if that makes sense. I want everybody that comes on to get a fair giving, because some channels I watch that do tarots, they tend to just read for the same people, and nobody else gets a look in, if that makes sense. Everybody's commenting, but nobody gets a look in because the faces don't fit. Whereas though on here, I just want everybody to know that I will get to you eventually. So Grace, I've got you on screen now, my lovely. So this card's for you. Whoever's names you can see on screen, that's who I'm doing the reading for at that moment. Hey, Torre, welcome, my lovely. Welcome to our ETA family. For you, my lovely, we've got the fortune wheel, Grace. Again, big changes are going to come in. The wheel's going to start turning. There is going to be there's I don't know who it is in spirit that played the guitar, but there's something to do with somebody playing a guitar, a bass, something like that. It's definitely a string instrument. Their energy's coming in. And I don't know why, Grace, with that. I don't know whether it's just my mind thinking, but Spanish connection coming there. So I don't know. I don't know what that is, but there's definitely something to do with music, with a guitar. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 ladies in spirit on this side. With the lady that's playing the guitar, there's 3 ladies that connect to her in spirit. And then on this side, we've got a gentleman and a lady coming in. And I don't know what the connection is to the number 8. There's a number 8 connection coming in. You can see that in the card there. Look, as it goes up, you can see it with the pearls. So I don't know if the pearls mean anything, but the figure of 8 is also coming in. I do think, though, that things have been, the grass is really high at the minute. So I do think that things may have been a little bit out of sorts for you. I do believe, though, you're getting signs, and I don't know whether you're actually seeing these signs. We've got 2 birds coming in, and birds to me is a symbol of loved ones trying to come in, and whether we see them as birds, butterflies, but there's something that I feel like, because the grass has been so high, I feel like you're missing the signs, but keep looking, because the signs are there. And I don't know, there's a connection to somebody with a ruby. Do you know, I wanted to say a ring, but I don't think this is a ring. I think it's like there's 2 different brooches, and I think one's got a ruby in, and I don't know what the other one, it's like it's missing a stone. So I don't know if one's missing a stone and then there's a ruby. The changes are going to happen, and I think, do you know what, your yin and yang, you're getting it back sorted, because in your hand you're the one with the pointed hair. In your hand you're actually holding a yin and a yang symbol, and I think your yin and yang's just starting to come together, and I think because that's happened, these amazing changes are going to come in. So yeah, get ready for that wheel turning, because there's just going to be abundance of good positive energy coming in around you, Grace. So I hope that's okay for you. 8th, my mum's birthday. Oh, bless my lovely. Happy birthday, or happy heavenly birthday. If your mum's not here in spirit, no worries, my lovely. Now, where have you gone? Sorry, Tanya, just put you up. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to look. Miak, there we go. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, my lovely. I do apologize if I haven't. Time we are on 42. I try and talk fast and read fast, because then I can get to as many as I can. For you, my lovely, we've got the Queen of Wands, Saucy. So let's see what's going on around you. I think at the minute there is a lot of red coming in around you. I think at the minute you need to start being a little bit stronger. I think the strength around you need to be, and I think you need to be headstrong, because I don't think you've been very headstrong on a spiritual level, Mika. Your 3rd eye is blocked. There's a blockage on your 3rd eye. Your 3rd eye is actually on your chest there, and you can see the blockage coming. But also, like I said, there's a situation, and it's strength. You needing strength, but I think, once you clear your chakras or clear your energy, I think you will notice a vast difference in how you are, because I think the energies around you have just built up and built up and built up. I do see a baby in spirit coming in around you, but I do see there's not just you that's got a blockage though with your 3rd eye. There's somebody else that you lean on, and I don't know whether this person's showing as a cat, is all I can say. But the only thing I can say about this person, there's a lot of different qualities in this person. And I do think they are a bit of a joker, but I do think they're them that can sort of like change character really quickly, if that makes sense, Mika. I think this person can change characters quickly, but on a spiritual level, they're the same. And if you have a look, their spiritual eye is up here. And it's like they're not closed. They need to close down because they're just constantly open. So the energy that this person's bringing in is affecting your energy, and it's knocking your energy out of balance. So maybe together, the both of you could work on the energies coming in. If I can see anything else coming in. Again, around the legs, we've got the circling around the legs. Like the tightening, like I said, on the arms, like the circulation problem, lower leg, down circulation. And I don't know whether there's something to do with the shoes or the feet, because it's like your feet are sore, but they're like, I'm not saying you wear heels, but there's some sort of footed shoe wear that's not really suitable for your feet, kind of thing, is what I'm getting, because I think that's what's caused the circulation problems, because you've worn the wrong shoes. Don't know why the number 4 connects in around you, but there's a number 4 connecting around you also. I can see 4, 8. I can see 9. 4, 8, and 9. I don't know what that would reference to you at this point in your life, but that's what I'm getting. Find that strength, dig deep, and get this situation and get yourself closed. I think the baby, the child in spirit, you're like holding the wand, and there's like a sunflower on. Oh, let me try and show you. You're there, so you see the wand that you're holding up. Inside that, there's like a baby's head, and then there's like a sunflower on the top. So I'm not sure what this represents and where this connects in. But just know that the because that's the sunshine, the sunshine, I'll call it, the sunflowers coming at the top. They're just letting you know that everything's okay on that side, and the passing that they're okay when they've passed. Judith, it's quite. Do you know it is? Do you know, Jodie, it is? I do think it's okay to prey on vulnerable people. For those of you that can't see Jodie's actually on YouTube. But yeah, it is. Yeah, your ankle got hurt today. Like, oh bless you. Make sure you rest up, because it might cause complications later down. I hope you're right, Jodie. I think Carol's on YouTube, so I think Carol will get them sorted. You're welcome, Grace. I'm just trying to. Where's he gone? James, that's there. I'm looking for James. How's it down there? For you, James, my lovely, we've got the 4 of Wands. So, yellow hearts coming in, new friendships. In fact, I think there's going to be 3 new friendships, possibly 4. In fact, there's going to be more, but there's like one new friendship that's about to start, and then there's 2 new friendships that are going to come from that, and then from them 2 more friendships are going to start coming. They're going to start small, but then obviously they're going to become the big yellow heart. So there's definitely a friendship move coming in towards you there. So new friendships. You're smelling roses. So for me, normally a rose is past here, but I think in your case on this one, it's like life's good. So I think the smelling of the roses means that for you at the minute, life is good, James. You have moved some barrier sticks away from you. I think on the reading last time, if I remember rightly, it weren't that you got barriers up, but there was something to do with holding back, and it's like they're behind you now. It's like you're sitting on them still, but it's no longer stopping you from moving forward. There is a church down at the bottom, so I'm not sure whether in the near future there's going to be something to do with church. It could be wedding, could be christening, it could be just an event going off around a church, but there's something coming up around a church. The there is going to be a move coming up, James, for you, but it's not going to be like, it could be like next year after. So this is sort of like moving, but there's definitely a move coming in. Now, whether you take that move, I don't know, but you can see the birds coming in. There's 1, 2, 3. So there's definitely a move coming in. So I don't know whether you're going to be moving, but in the near future coming. Anything up to, I'm going to say about about 2 year mark, Jane, but there's going to be a definite move coming in. And I'm not saying you're going to move 3 times, but it's sort of like it's been thought of, then it's sort of like got put on back burner, and then it's sort of like creeping back in, but it's just you're not ready, not there yet. I don't know if it's you that's still getting the pain around the shoulder. You can see the chain going around the shoulder and the neck. That's like a comes and goes kind of thing. But I think for that there is a break in it. But yeah, just I think it's just one of them. It's one of them that we have to just put up with, that kind of pain that comes and goes. But you do get that breakage patch. But yeah, for me, James, you've got an absolutely amazing card. I don't know what, again, we've got the number 4 coming in. You're holding the 4 fingers, so I don't know what the number 4 represents for you. But yeah, at minute, my lovely, everything seems to be going. The aura around you is just amazing. You've got a clean head. Your head's not full of fuzz. Your head's actually starting to allow good things to start coming in, if that makes sense, James. Anne. Tony, Diane, Beth. Lisa, may I get a card? I thought, and I read for you. Have I read for you, Lisa? Or if it's another Lisa I've read for. I know I've read for a thing. I'm getting quite bad migraines at the moment. I'm talking to doctors about it. Thank you. Oh, you're more than welcome, my lovely. I don't know whether you're going to find that with your head, it's connected to something to do like with, not with the neck area, but something to do with this that's going round. But yeah, that might be where the link is coming into that for you, my lovely. But like I said, James, apart from that, everything's looking on the up and up for you at the minute, my lovely. Not today, you haven't. No worries, Lisa. Don't think it was you, Lisa. It was. Wait. Do you know? I think I'm seeing it. Lisa. No, it's Lisa Lamb. That's who I saw, not Lisa Jane. Sorry, my lovelies. No worries. I think. Do you know? I get that confused with who I read for and who I do, and I do apologise. And for you, we've got the High Priestess card. Fantastic card, Anne. Again, we've got an energy coming in on either side of you. So for me, it's mom, dad, nan, granddad kind of thing coming in. I'll show you where they're coming in so you can see them. I do think, though, the female were more louder than the male, if that makes sense. We've got the... Ooh, hang on a minute, though. Ooh, I don't know now. This isn't 2 males, it's 2 females. There's 2 females coming in at either side. But it is like one's from dad's side, one's from mom's side. But it's 2 females. And I feel that these ladies, one of them would have been very loud, very open. And I think the other one would have been very meek and mild compared to that one. So I don't know if these would have been sisters or cousins, but there's definitely a family connection coming in with these 2. Because the bond was really good. But yeah, see, one looks like they're wearing trousers, but the other one's wearing a dress. But I just got a sense that there were 2 females. I'll see if I can get any more from them, and then you can let me know. I know who they are. But like I said, one's very closed off and very shy and quiet, where the other one's very loud and like not in your face, but sort of like an outgoing personality, not afraid to speak how it is. I do think, though, on both sides at family, going back, I don't think the family trees were there, but I said when I see lots of leaves and that on the trees, you can see the sparse lead coming up on mum and dad's side of the family, on both sides of the family. but you can sort of like see trees behind as well. So I don't know whether there were distance within some families. There's also I'm not card here while I'm looking. There's also, I'm going to say, a boy's energy coming in. I don't know whether I don't know how old this boy would have been when he's passed, but he's showing himself as like round about I'm going to say 2 to 4, about 2 to 4. He's showing me as he is now, and he's showing me dark hair, but the eyes for me would have been browny. I think they would have been a brown color. There would have been dark eyes, but there's like brown hair, and it's like coming down to here, but it's got like a little bit of flick on it. And he's coming in with the family behind, on the trees behind you. So I don't know who he connects to, but he showed me there's like a 6 connected to him. There's a number 6 connected, but then there's a number 9 also that's going down. So it's like 6 and 9. But there's also a candle. So there's a candle burning. So I don't know whether it's going to be, there's an anniversary coming up for him. But I do see, again, we've got the babies in spirit. I know we've got them. They seem to be more on, the loud person side that was talked about in spirit seems to be more on their side, where the babies are coming in. Again, I'm seeing they're not. It's not. I don't know how to put it. They're like feathers, but they're not feathers. And it's like they're hanging off the tree. I don't know whether going back in time. I don't know whether the family had a business that they built up, or there was something that they had in common. Because they look like can you see them hanging off the trees? They're like white feathers. I don't know if you can see it clear enough, but they're like white feathers that are hanging off the trees. But there's a connection on both sides, as though this one were making them, but this one's sort of like coming. So I don't know what that means. There's been a lot of healing coming up, and it's coming in from behind. So it's healing from the past, and it's bringing healing in from the past. It's also bringing healing in around you now. Just be careful, Andy. You've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say 2 or 3 people around you that your energy needs to be up around. I think you know that your energy is up around, but I think sometimes they actually get through, and I think sometimes they actually do. I think they do affect you. There's something coming in the mail. There's something coming. There's going to be a letter. It's like it's all rolled up at the minute. So there's definitely something that's going to be needing to be read. Make sure you read that. All eyes are on that. So before you sign anything, buy anything, make sure all eyes are on it and you read the contract fully. Don't skip a little bit. Make sure you read it all before you sign whatever it is. And I think there's going to be baby news coming in around you. But it's not yet. I don't think it's going to be yet. And I do think that it's going to be, for me, it's a gift from spirit, because they're showing it coming up. They're showing it coming from Mother Earth, to be fair. But I do think that this is a gift from the energies. But there is going to be baby news coming up. But I am going to say anything up to a year. That's how far, because it's sort of like down here at the bottom now, and you've got like this gap here. So I'm going to say anything up to a year, Anne, but I do think that there's going to be baby news coming in. I don't know whether there is now and they're keeping it quiet and they've not told anybody, whether they're not as far as they want to be yet before they tell anybody and they're keeping it hush-hush. But there's definitely baby news coming in, my lovely. So yeah, that's for you, Anne, my sweets. Victoria. Tori, for you, my lovely, we have got the Page of Pentacles. Again, I feel at the minute, I don't know whether you're floating on cloud 9, but there's definitely some floating going off. I don't know whether there's a spiritual connection coming in, but you're floating. So I don't know whether things like astral projection coming around you, or that's something that interests you. There's something to do with a tire. There's something to do. Do you know? It's not. It's a circle. I'll show you. See the rabbit there, and they're like holding a ring in the hand. So I'm not sure whether there's going to be like an engagement type thing coming up, or somebody's going to be given a ring. I'm not sure where that's coming in. I do see the health issues around your Torah, but again, I think that's you know where that's coming from. There's 2 rings. There's a ring behind and a ring in front of the rabbit. There's 2 rings coming in. So I don't know what that would signify to you, but there's 2 rings coming in. Again, I feel that you're taking that leap of faith. You're doing something that you really want to do. I don't know whether it's a blood condition or a cell condition, but there's something coming in with like a blood or cells or something to do with that sort of thing. I don't know whether that's you or it's coming in. That's the energy coming in around you. But there's definitely something to do with like blood cells or blood moving around the body coming up. There is anger building up at the minute, but it's sort of like you're trying to keep the peace. I just think you're not one of these that's confrontational. You don't want to go that path, and it's like it's down here. And I think other outside influences are trying to get you to make a rise to something, but you're like, I'm not rising. It's not bothering me. It's over the head. Don't know if you that's getting the pain around the neck and the shoulders, because I am getting a bit of red there, getting a bit of red in the legs. I do think, though, you've had to climb many hills. I'm not going to say mountains, but I do feel your journey on a healing path for you, because I do think that you've got healing qualities. So I don't know whether Reiki is something that you're interested in doing, Torah, or whether you do some kind of healing anyway, but there's definitely a healing aura coming in. But it's like you've been over a few hills, let's say, but the healing's coming in. It's way behind, and it's sort of like engulfing you. So I do believe that you've had this like, I want to say gift, because I think we've all got a gift. But I think you've had this healing property around you. I think you've had it before you've even known you've got it. If that makes sense to you, my lovely. But yeah, just keep floating. Maybe come back down to earth a few times, but just keep floating. Keep following your dreams, my lovely, because following your dreams will get you where you want to be, and that's where it'll get you, my lovely. Why is me chat froze up top? On the first side of the phone, a lot of truth in the ring, baby news not heard yet. We'll let you know it. Ha ha! The people feel like mom and dad. Mum was one who would tell it as it was. Thanks. You're more than welcome, my lovely. I did send male and female at first, but then I twisted it because I thought it were 2 females. But I am a Reiki man. Oh wow, Tori. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Yeah, odd times. Don't worry, them odd times are they're gonna come. But you just need to keep yourself above. Keep your dream going, because that dream's in reach. But like I said, don't let them try and bring your energy down to their energies where they're trying to bring it with that red. Don't rise to the occasion. Let's see. Jam. House cleaning, you come, my lovely. So take it you cleanse houses or clean? Or is it the same thing? I don't know. I'm a bit naive. For you, we've got the Magician card, Jam. So let's see what's happening. There is a young female coming in. I don't think, again, on a spiritual level, I think you can see spirits. I think you know their energies are around you. I do think at the minute, though, it's chaos, if that makes sense to you. I do feel like there's chaos happening around you, not necessarily in a bad way, but it's like hectic, chaotic kind of thing. If you look at how the card is, it's like everything's everywhere. And I feel that you can see all the energies down at the bottom of the card there. That's why I know. That's why I know that you can actually see the energies. But for me, one of them's got in. When and it's not a negative spirit, so please don't anybody think that. But it's like one of them's like got through, and I don't know whether you're at that time you're grounded. You weren't grounded enough before they sort of like come at you, even though you grounded yourself. Whether there was as you were doing your protection, they sort of come in. But I think it's this person's energy that, so there's two of them, and I think it's their energy that's causing all this like chaos and this hecticness going off. We've got an owl sat on top of your head as well, and the owl to me is like a seal hero, and it's like at the minute I don't know if the owl's sat there for like a protector because it's watching all the time. Oh, my pendulum just fell off my chain. It's like watching all the time, so it's like your guides are watching out for the energies. But I do think again, a real good cleanse out would do amazing. Let me see what else. There's a letter coming in. I don't know if you can see it there on the bird bringing a letter in. This letter is going to be really important. But I don't know whether you've already. I can't tell whether these have been received or not. But there's definitely receiving a letter coming in. Let me see. Pendulum. There's also I think you do dabble in a lot of things because we've got the pendulums going there and everything else. Do you know Daisies? Daisies is coming in as well. And do you know what? I don't know if whether this elemental comes in around you as well, because we've got two like pixies coming in at the bottom. And even on the cards, when you look at the spirits on the bottom, a lot of them have got an elemental feel to them. So I don't know whether the elemental side comes in around you. What else can I see? I don't know why I'm seeing a snake in the head though, but it's like coiled as though it's ready to pounce kind of thing. You know, like a snake coils up, it's ready to pounce. I don't know whether somebody's really getting on your nerves at the minute and it's out of your characteristics, and I think that's why it's coiled. And I think this person's pushing the limits a little bit. And I think if they carry on, I think, you know, we've all got a good side and then we've all got that bad side where we can snap. I think you're about ready to snap with this person, but you are turning away from them. So I think you're trying to walk away from us, but I think somehow I think the snap's gonna come, is what I'm getting. But yeah, for me it's just like very chaotic around you. But that's what I'm getting for you. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm having not flushes anyway, but out of all the cards that I've just read, I haven't flushed, but I'm feeling like I got like a really warm sensation coming up. And like I say, I know I'm flushing, but it was very strange when I was reading it because I like got this sensation of a flush, but then it was like I forgot where I was. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means something to you. But you know, when I was saying about the bird and the letter coming in, it was like my mind just went blank at that moment in time. So yeah, I don't know what that connects to you. But there's a definite that must connect you, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting for you, sweets. Lisa. Diane, I'll get you next, Diane. We've got Bev coming in. Waiting on a letter to move house. Thank you so much. I have. Oh, bless you, my lovely. Well, I hope everything was all right with house move, and sending you loads of healing, my sweets. That were right. Honestly, that were really weird that that just happened, because all through my readings, I've not had my normal hot flushes, but that didn't feel like mine, and that was so weird. That I've never had that happen. I've never had that happen while I've done a reading yet, so that were a first experience for me. So thank you for allowing me to read for you, JM, because you did feel that one. For you, my lovely Lisa, not Lisa, that was JM, sorry. For you, my lovely Lisa, we have got the Three of Wands. See, I'm going confused again. Let's see what's happening around you. Quite a few, you've got a few things balancing at the minute going off. There's a few things coming out that you're balancing with. It does affect the three of you. But it's like, it's like three different parts of the family tree. So I don't know what that's reflecting to you, but there's like you're at the top, then this one, and then this one here. But you can see the things hanging off you. So it's like, I don't know whether this is like things not sorted out, not solved, or things that you're all working on together. I'm not sure, but it's like you're the main one, you're the instigator of this. I don't know whether you're the one that's go on. I don't know whether you're the one that's trying to, like leave like a trail. Like when you like breadcrumb drops. I don't know whether you're leaving a trail for these two, and it's like they're wanting to come forward to you, but then they're holding back. They're wanting to come forward, but they're holding back. And I feel that this is So I think for you, just take your time. Don't rush it before it happens, because I think once these two actually come back into the fold, things will get sorted. I think everything will start sorting itself out. At the minute, I feel like you're teetering though on the edge. It's like you stood on a ball, so the surface isn't flat. So it's like you stood on a ball, and it's like your feet keep going from underneath you, Lisa, if that makes sense. It's like your feet keep going from underneath you. I know that you worked damn hard to get where you are. You can see how difficult things have been for you growing up when you were younger. You can see that in how everything's like twisted and built up there. And you know what? You've really fought to get yourself where you are. And I think maybe the other two at the either side, maybe I don't know whether there's a bit of jealousy going off with them on. It's like you all had the same upbringing, but you're the one that made it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's like what I'm getting. It's like we've got the two there, but you're there, but you're the one that actually made it. I think they did well for themselves, but it was like you're the one that actually got out. So yeah, for me, that's I'm getting with that. I'm getting roses coming in as well. So I'm not sure whether there's an anniversary coming up around you, but I'm seeing the red roses. For me, I normally see white roses for if it connects to my dad, which is in spirit. So, but there's like roses coming in, so I don't know whether that's more of an anniversary, a birthday coming in. So we're seeing the roses coming in. These sparkling ideas you've got. Start putting pen to paper. Stop just leaving them up here. They need to be wrote down and sorted. Health issues coming in around the tummy area. But again, I think this is something that you've had to deal with. And I do get that like sharp, stabby pain in again. So I don't know whether that's the kind of pain that you feel, Lisa. But you know what? Through all your pain, you've not let that define who you are, if that makes sense, my view. So that's for you. Bev. Bev, for you, my lovely lady, we have got the Four of Pentacles. Definitely time for a break, Bev, for you. I feel like you've been on a journey, and you've been on a twisted journey. So I think things have been happening around you. I do think that there has been a loss. I'm going to say within the last year and a half, I think there has been a loss around you, Bev, because you can see the cat hanging on the tree there. And to me, that's just like representing like a spirit energy. But there's definitely been a loss on the way. And I want to say about a year and a half. And I feel that it's like everybody's eyes have been on you to achieve things as well. And it's like, right, it's now I need to cocoon myself. and I need some me time, because I think you do a lot for everybody else, and I think now it's time for you to have some well-earned, relaxing, spiritual time of your own. Start surrounding yourself with the candles, with the music, with the crystals, whatever it is you need to do. But definitely start taking that me time. We've got like a barrier coming up around you, but I don't think that it's not a closed barrier. It's just like, this is my space, step back kind of thing. But yeah, for you, just sit back and relax, my lovely. And there's healing coming in as well, around you, my love. So yeah, I'm getting that for you. Where we're going, Diane. It's 9:05. Is it really? It's not. What time is it?
9:45.
Oh, Diane, I'm going to read for you. I am supposed to be over on members now. Thank you, Mr. Mason, for the reminder. I'm not watching my clock. I've been going in 1 hour 15. I know we're going to be late on one. For you, my lovely, we have got the Ace of Cups. There's going to be 5 celebrations coming up. We've got them all in a cup, and I feel like these celebrations are going to be like close together. So I don't know whether there's so many in the same month, or like you've got like January, February, March, April, May, June, whatever. But there's definitely celebrations coming up. You can see the lines going up there. I do think though that some of these, if I want to say all of them, don't know whether there's a spirit connection to all these, because as you look, it's like mist going upwards. So to me, I don't know whether these are going to be anniversaries of people past, but there's definitely anniversaries coming in. There's definitely something to do with a golden one as well. So I don't know if there's somebody's golden wedding anniversary coming up, but there's definitely a golden wedding anniversary coming up. Stop being hard on yourself, Diane. I feel at the minute you're nitpicking at yourself. I don't think anybody else is doing it. I don't think this is caused by anybody else. I think it's you. I think you give yourself quite a hard time at the minute. And there's no reason to. Well, not that I can see on card. Obviously, you know why you do it. But you know what? Don't be as hard on yourself. Just start to embrace life. Now there is a younger person coming in around you, and I do want to say this is a girl. There is a young girl coming in at the bottom there. Now I don't know whether she's related, whether she's family, whether she's a neighbor or something, but there's something to do with this little girl, and I think this little girl is gonna make a big difference and a big change coming into your life. It's like you were meant to be, if that makes sense. And I don't know whether that's where the hard time comes through. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we all have grandchildren and everything else and kids, and I know we don't have favorites. But it's like there's a special bond with this one. There's a special bond with this child. I'm going to take it back because I can't tell whether I thought it were a girl, but then I'm seeing blue on the vest, but I'm seeing pink, but it's just one, so I don't know where that connects in. I still want to say girl because of the pink, but that could be a bit sexist. But that's what I'm getting for you, Diane, my lovely. Next crescent moon's going to be an amazing time for you. The stars are going to start twinkling again, and like I said, money's just going to fall into your hand. So if there is money worries, there's not going to be money's falling into your hand. So on a financial level, all is good, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you. So I want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining me tonight. I am going to be going now live over on our members and doing some readings over on our members. I'm going to do them 3-card reading, I think I'm doing tonight. So yeah, I'll probably be on there about midnight. But yes, so I want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining. I hope that everybody's going to have the confidence in yourself to start doing and following your dreams and what you need to do, and find that peace and that balance in your life. And loads of blessings to you all, loads of healing. Take care, my lovelies, and I shall see you all. I think it's Friday night tomorrow night, and I think we're going to do a quiz. So it'll be Friday night quiz, and hopefully we'll be back out investigating as from not next weekend, the weekend after. But we'll let you know more on that as we go. So take care, everybody. Night, sweet dreams. Love you loads. Bye.